Well, the boss is late again. I wonder what the excuse will be this time. Remember when he said he got his arm stuck in the blood pressure machine at the pharmacy and couldn't get it out?
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, what about the time when he said he woke up feeling great and didn't want to ruin his mood by dealing with us?
Or the time he said his parakeet had the flu? Or the time he was embarrassed over a bad haircut?
Yep, the boss can be pretty creative when he wants to be. I wonder what the excuse will be this time.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Boss, that's a new look for you.
And what's wrong with your voice? Do you need a lozenge?
You noticed a change in me. Good. Get used to it, for you have witnessed the birth of Dark Nimby.
Dark Nimby.
Oh, that sounds spooky, boss. What does it mean?
It means I'm gritty. I'm real. I'm dark. This is the dawn of Dark Nimby rising.
So why the change in look, boss?
Because
that's what sells these days. Everything's dark. Dark superheroes, dark music, dark Elmo. From this point on, Nim Corp is going to be
Dark Nim Corp.
I don't know if I can be dark, boss. I'm usually a pretty happy guy.
You'll have to be the darkest of all. Think about it. Dark Igor.
That's not really me, boss.
Darkly digging up dark cadavers in the dark for his dark purposes. Dark.
Boss, you shouldn't make Igor...
Dark.
Not everything is...
Dark.
Taffeta, how are you going to get the boss back to his normal, sunny, greedy self?
Well, we could wait for this whole dark trend to be over.
So dark.
Or we could talk about tonight's movie, Beast from the Haunted Cave. In fact, I'll bet Frank Dell'Ostrito can shed some light on the subject.
You mean Dark Dell'Ostrito's dark film facts, don't you?
No, just Frank with his regular fiendish film facts.
Yep, his fairly well-lit fiendish film facts.
oh, nuts.
Beast from Haunted Cave, 1955, American, from the Corman brothers. Gene Corman and, of course, the much more famous Roger Corman made the movie. And before I forget, this movie, for its budget, for its genre, from where it comes from, has exceptionally good acting. I was really impressed by the acting quality of this. The movie takes its time, and it pulls a switcheroo. It starts as a heist movie and a love triangle. The heist is performed, I'm not giving anything away, and then they go into the mountains where you're waiting for the Beast from Hollow Cave and he shows up. So it changes genres right in the middle. And the only movie that did that as well, I think, is Predator, which starts as an action film to retrieve some POWs and ends up as a monster movie with them tracking Arnold Schwarzenegger's group. But this movie did it first. It's a really neat switch of genre. This movie was filmed in South Dakota at a ski lodge. So if you ever have wondered what 1950 ski lodges looked like, this is it. The exterior shooting makes sound kind of difficult, so the first part of the movie, before they start doing things interior, it's difficult to hear what's going on because of the background noise. And I'll give this movie credit. I think it's the first movie that I know of where humans become incubators for aliens, or monsters, I should say. And of course, that's the basis of the movie Alien from about 20 years later. But I think it begins here, that humans can be incubators. But there's another movie on this season that has the same premise. So it's not Aliens is not as original as we might think it was.
Frank Dell'Ostrito is author of A Quaint and Curious Volume of Forgotten Lore, The Mythology and History of Classic Horror Films, Vampire Over London, Bela Lugosi in Britain, and I Saw What I Saw When I Saw It, growing up in the 1950s and 1960s with television reruns and old movies.
Wow, that sounds a little bit dark. You know, all that dark skiing in South Dakota, shushing down the slopes in those dark, sinister-looking, what was it? Comfy wool sweaters. But I don't know if it's dark enough for the new dark Nim Corp.
Well, there's gangsters in the movie, and gangsters are pretty dark.
And there's a creepy monster in a cave. You can't get much darker than that.
Yeah, I guess.
Besides, we don't have another movie to show this week.
Roll the film. Well, that was pretty good, I guess, but I was hoping for something really,
Dark?
yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Boss, this whole dark thing is just another trend. Instead of following trends, why don't you try to start one? Be the first one to come up with a new and popular idea.
You mean the entertainment business having an original thought? Would the world accept such a radical idea?
Well, why don't you try, boss? If you come up with the right idea at the right time, you could make a fortune.
I like the sound of that. Sept Nimby. Trendsetter. Okay, well, what can we do?
Well, you could sell small stones in boxes for pets. Or how about jewelry that changes color with your mood?
Or how about something to do with rainbows and unicorns? Oh, how about rainbow-colored unicorns? Wouldn't that be amazing?
You know, there are sedatives for people like you. Come on, these are all old ideas. We need something fresh and new.
Well, how about selling pogs?
Or parachute pants?
Or VHS Macarena instructional tapes?
Or a band made up of cute and non-threatening boys?
Okay, enough! These are all terrible ideas. Nothing is as cool as making Nim Corp into Dark Nim Corp. Hey, what happened? Why is it dark in here?
Looks like somebody forgot to pay the power bill again, boss.
Boss, I can't see a thing in front of me.
Yep, we'll just have to cancel work until the bill is paid.
Cancel work? Oh, I hate the dark.